you know, sometimes when people complain about, when people film them doing good deeds and this, that, why do you do that? But indirectly, you doing that has made a lot of other men from the ends pick up that habit without realizing. You know what I mean?
It's a catch-22 though, man, because even Fekki's doing the whole CC Foundation.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, my mum does it as well, where she, the village we're from in Nigeria, I think it cost basically like £100 or something like that.
Yeah.
To school for a year.
Okay.
So mum
was that Ilefe?
Yeah.
My cousin was there the other day.
So literally, my mum does orphans. Anyone who's got like orphans or single parent families over there, she like raises money for that. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. I think it's any way you can give back. If you can help someone in your day to day, like try to help one person. You know what I'm saying?
It's interesting you mentioned that about when you say giving things to the homeless and filming and videoing it.
Yeah.
Okay, because when we was talking about in the group about what happened, obviously I want to be sensitive about it, but you know, with the bystander effect. So for instance, when you see someone in trouble, so let's say for instance you saw someone getting attacked, would you intervene? Is that something that you would do? So I'm going to use J-Gang for an example. So let's say, my brother, let's say something's happening. Let's say for instance you see someone's getting robbed on the street, and I'm gonna make a wild assumption that as children we probably robbed someone before as children. In our younger age. I mean, a younger age. You've seen someone do it.
I've seen it happen.
You've seen it happen. You've never seen it put their pockets. No, you've not seen it happen before. You've not seen it happen before. I've seen my mate do it before. I'm not going to pretend. It wasn't me. I've seen my mate do it. I'm not going to pretend. But my question is this. If you saw someone getting robbed, okay, genuinely walking past, are you intervening?
It depends, bro.
On what?
Depends. If I see a big Rambo knife and he's moving mad, then I'm not intervening. None of my business.
See, someone's getting robbed in the corner.
Yeah.
And then, are you going to help? Are you going to help?
It depends, though. You see, if it's an old woman,
my chest is telling me go and help.
You see, if it's like an old woman or like a normal civilian person, yeah. If my brain tells me, Rod, tell them what's going on. You get me? Or Rod, big man, what are you doing?
What you need to do is, hey, you know them rugby tables. And just keep on running, trying to run.
It depends on the situation.
Rest in peace to the guy that passed away. I think it was maybe last week. He saw someone getting attacked in a kebab shop.
She was getting stabbed or something.
So he's gone to intervene to stop it. And
she was getting stabbed.
She got stabbed.
Yeah.
A knife was there. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but the bottom line is that the guy who intervened, rest in peace, he's passed away. Now, for me, I would always wish that somebody would help somebody else. I'm not saying my mum, someone else's mum or someone else's gran. But you see me, like I see people jump into the pond to save a dog. Let Lassie die. I'm not Lassie. Let Lassie go. I'm not jumping in the ocean. 100%. My dog. That dog is dead. And I want to use another scenario because it's too sensitive. Let's just say you see someone, a woman's getting attacked by somebody.
Intervening.
Are you intervening?
Bro, do I wear cape? Am I in the Justice League?
So we're all gonna just.
Hey, listen, every time I've intervened in a fight, I've got a scar. I've got one there, I've got one on the side of my head. This one made me learn. After that,
no one likes a hero.
You see horses got them thing on the blinkers.
I've seen man robbing like watch shops, jewelry shops, and I see some hero. Hey buddy.
Me. Hey, how much that road?
That's different. Come on, man.
Give me one, bro.
And then an old woman getting robbed, it depends. Like, if I could see a way where I can just headlock this and make her get away, I might do it, but my brain has to say, right, it's right for you to do it. You get me? Because if I do that, I'm left with this geezer. She could I'm looking left and right now, like So what am I gonna? I can't break his neck because I'm gonna go jail. Yeah. So what am I gonna do? Let go and run. What am I gonna do?
So his neck,
my gut instincts. If I look and then
the way I'll do it is like, for example, and it might sound weird, but if I see a group of white brothers and it's a black boy, no. For me, I'm looking at it like there's a bit of an undertone. Like, what's going on over there?
You will have to get involved.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
I'll get involved.
What would you do if that was the scenario? If four white boys was on a black boy.
It depends where ends he's from. Now I'm just.
Hey, listen, he's from the Nam.
I know what you're saying. Like, go on.
You back it, and even I feel like if it's a woman and you see something happening, like by default, if it's a woman, an elderly person, an elderly black woman, elderly black man, a black you'll get involved. Like you automatically get involved.
After you be thinking to yourself that rah, if something bad happens to you, you be thinking to yourself that rah, why didn't I mind my business? That's the catch-22.
No, but it'll kick in though. You know, certain times in life, it just kicks in. So I feel like it'll just kick in. You'll just get involved.
Yeah, your gut.
Yeah,
like I said, every time that I've jumped into something, I've ended up worse. But every single time.
But I've been erased before.
Every single time. There's not been one that I've ended up on top.
Yeah, but I've been erased and seen something pop off. Man's drinking my Henny and apple juice, blood.
Yeah, but getting involved in that shit.
Family.
That's like getting involved in people's relationships.
Even the last time I got involved in something like that was in Luton in 05, and I've stopped a man from getting beat up by a next man we know, and next minute he's phoned his brothers, his cousins, bear man them have come with fucking Rambo knives, everything. I swear, if feds came a minute later, I wouldn't be here recording. Man shouted, stab him, it was on the floor, stamping on me, my chain is all white gold chain was bust.
You didn't mind your own business.
Because I didn't mind my own business. You get me? Every man was scattered off.
You don't always notice that whenever you see the situation, it's always brown people going to the rescue. Show me one situation in the news where you've seen a white person get involved to save a black person and then passed away.
I told you, I'm thinking,
it's a saviour complex.
Iron Man.
No, apart from Jesus. Apart from Jesus.
Iron Man, when man
Jesus is
kicked
the
the
only
things.
white man.
Iron Man saved the whole world, bro.
Jesus is the only
black
white
man.
man.
Saved, blood.
Jesus. Jesus is the only white man I've seen saving black people. The first living Jesus saves a Borgia, but that's another conversation.
Who?
That's who the face of Jesus is, saves a Borgia.
Who's that?
Let's Google it. No, I'm not joking. Saves a Borgia.
That's who they're
No, they're joking. And even what you're saying, so you mentioned about having the ankle tag.
Sounds like a
Yeah, would you say prison works?
It. Boy, man, I don't know, man. Over this prison over here.
As in, I'm assuming you've been once or twice.
Man, listen. Prison. You see, prison. Yeah, it can work for some, but over here it's just like a youth club. It's basically like a youth club. Like a youth club.
I don't want to go to that.
Gabriel, what did I say last time?
Like a youth club.
What did I say last time? I said to you last time that when man was younger and my aunt used to say stay in the room, and I said I didn't fear jail because I remember phoning the man them sounded like they was having a whale of a time.
I don't take the moral high gun. I've done things like can land me in prison. So I just haven't been caught. So I don't ever try and speak like I'm some goody. I should have been to prison, but I just haven't been caught. But has it not been enough of a deterrent to say I don't want to be in that place as to why maybe you've been more than once? Because obviously it's better to ask you because I don't know.
Some people can go jail and just they don't really care because it's like a walk in the park. Because look, remember some people ain't getting big bird, you know. You see, I think the bird can make you want to change your whole life. Say if a man gets a 10, come on, man, you're not. Certain dumb people come out and be like, look, I don't give a fuck, pretending, but go jail and start crying like, when they're alone. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? So I think depending on the bird, bro.